Roberto Pires is potentially our best player and the first foreign wonderkid of this save. He is greatly talented and has everything you need from a striker, including massive potential. However, he has a major problem. His contract is running out at the end of next season and he shows no interest in signing a new one, which means we have to cash on him now. I called intermediaries, who said over a 3 million deal is doable, but when I see the list of teams willing to sign him, I just want to see if they can at least match his 4.5 million release clause for domestic clubs. But this is also my minimum for foreign teams. Roberto said the only way to keep him is if you subscribe to the channel, so it's your choice, money now or a longer deal. Now we move on into the serious stuff. The deciding games in the league. We currently sit 5th in the table, with a huge chance to attack the European places, and maybe even the 2nd, which would give us the champions. The first game is against Banik Ostrava, but at this point every fixture is tough, and every fixture could be the deciding one. So let's see if this Silesian derby will be equally dramatic as the last one. SFC Opava is more perceived as a 2nd division team. Now it's like 4th season in a row in the top flight, and the team in yellow was about to... It actually scores a goal! Marek Fiala with a goal number 17 in the league campaign. It's all about the first division football. Marek Fiala was about to score a double meanwhile. Sven Celiak, the Croatian youth international, drives into the box. It's not Marek Fiala, it's Adam Szwejdik to score for a 2-0 result. Who loses possession now? Mustafa, the forward, takes it. Matyshin develops the ball to Filip Kubal into free space, but I think it was offside. It's not offside. And that means we win the Czech Silesian derby. Last time out, it was a dramatic equalizer which you could see in episode 16. Now it's comfortable win, I suppose. Right after the game we received an okay offer from Fernside Lorient. Roberto Pires was going to be signed for 3.6 million, but I knew he was worth more. So I tried to see if they would take 5 million, which they instantly did. A few days later, the move was confirmed and Roberto will move to Brittany after the season. Roberto started the game against Mlada Bolesław, which despite the number of chances, remained goalless for the majority of the game. That ended in the 85th minute. Radek Schulmeister secured that win. A spectacular long shot secured the lead for Slovacko in game week 28. However, Filip Blecha found Vladimir Bestek, who found Matijasz Kozak, who equalized and made this game a 1-0 draw. We will skip the game against Bohemian Prague, as quite frankly nothing happened. But our position in the top 6 was in danger when Sigma Omni's Jan Fortelny scored. Don't worry though, Marek Fiala scored the goal, supported by a brace from Roberto Pires, who didn't forget how to enlarge his goal tally despite the incoming transfer. Filip Blecha finished the scoring with one of his own. Although we conceded a goal at the end of the game, this didn't change the fact we qualified for the championship group, finishing anywhere in the top 5, except the first because Sparta won the league already. And the cup means we'll have a chance to play in Europe, but first we have to win games, and the first chance was against Mlada Bolesław, the group's outsiders. To ensure this is the amount of points we have after this game. Denis Isakovic scores, but I think it was offside. Waiting for the referee's call, but I think it was offside. It wasn't. Looks for space to attack, but has to pass to the left side to Nguyen. Roberto Pires makes it 2-0. Now is the one to dictate the game. Roberto Pires finds Denis Isakovic for the brace. It is a brace. Who's lost the header, but the action is still going on. Lukasz tries to intercept that. Erdis Kraja scores a wonderful curling effort. Who needs to pass it back to Patrick Vidra. From a deploying forward position. He's made a brilliant chance for Adam Szwejdik. Nothing else happens. We win 3-1. Brilliant start to the championship group. This was a good start. But this is when the deciding games begin. We encounter Stowal Liberec, who are 2 points behind us. Roland Galcik, former Podbrezova player, now makes a cross to Ion Nicolescu. Is now passing to Cesinia. On the right side, Lampro has a clear position. He had to score it, yes. Roberto Pires, although he's tired, he still has to push. And Nguyen now makes a cross. Denis Isakovic makes it 1-2. We lost 2-1 at the end of the day. Not something you would want. Sparta Prague has already won the Czech League title, but still wanted to show their dominance in the domestic field. For us, although Adam Jirkal, the 18-year-old, instantly had to start with scoring. There wasn't any offside. Oh, there was! Now Vidra should be making a long ball to him, although I think it was offside. We'll see that a little bit later. No offside by the ref. Marek Fiala loses possession. Franco. Adam Jirkal, this time he hits the post. We are so lucky. Now, are we about to finally clear it? No. Are you serious? He is serious. Now the only hope is in Fabian de Keyser to save this penalty. He couldn't.
Good ball.
No, there is no way this is a red. He didn't even touch him. No, 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 no. This ref is a fraud. Arna with a cross again. Maszovic. Well, Europe over. Europe over pretty much. No, the ref decides to call a penalty instead. Sparta Prague has already won the championship, and it doesn't excuse them to... Well, at least it's saved. Japer passes to Andre Franco. Passes to Erhan Maszovic for a 3-0. And Adam Jirkal makes it 4, although it was offside this time. And he's finally correct. At least Prague didn't score, so the other results are working for us. We're 4th in the league still. And what's worse than losing 2 games in a row? Losing 3 games in a row. Marin Petkov, who later won the top scorer award, put 2 goals past us. Between them, Miguel Baeza made sure it was 3-0. We lost control of the table because we dropped to 5th, which would force us to play in a playoff. We didn't even try to fight back. We lost the 4th game in a row, which confirmed ourselves as 5th in the league. While the top 4 gets a guaranteed European qualification, we have to encounter one more opponent if we want to experience Europe again. Our opponents will be Teplice, who won over Baník Ostrava in their elimination sort of a playoff. This was our one and only chance to make this year count. So, in short, we have to win this. If just don't. Not, it's not a pen! That is actually a very good interception. I want European football, otherwise I'm skipping season 6. I'm telling you right now. It wasn't a pen in the slightest bit. Roberto Pires already makes a corner kick. No hesitation, Marek Fiala wins possession. We get it into the penalty area. Jankovic. Kolar scores for 1-1. Finally we've scored a goal. And it's from an academy graduate. We're having a draw, which means we have to at least think about the future, which is the next half. But Matej Kovacic launches across. Marek Fiala for a goal to a 2-1 result. So this is a comeback currently completed, but we still have an hour of football. I'm more than happy with that. Filip Blecha now almost scores from a free kick. Finds Pires, now tries a round Deuter in his final SFC Opava game. If he wins Europe in his very last game in Czechia, then we'll be more than happy. Maybe at 35 years old, if I was continuing to save that long, we'd be taking him back to this place. But Roberto Pires, this is the potentially final goal in SFC Opava shirt. But what I definitely know is that it could be truly a winning goal. In the game where it matters the most, Mirkovic now goes into the penalty area, but his shot is being caught. Makes a long ball, but the place where there was nobody, so they lose possession. Roberto Pires, can he score a brace since his final day in Opava? Roberto Pires shows the ball to Starka, hits the crossbar. Imagine if this went in. We've done it. Let's go! Finally, after this much drama, SFC Opava finished the season on 5th. This is by no means our best season, but what matters is that we get that European place, and this gives us a Conference League adventure yet again, without Roberto Pires, but we've got plenty of cash in the transfer budget. We've got 3 new players coming in. And it's a great time to introduce you to a rebuild that has already started. We have to use these millions from Pires somehow. The Uruguayan will be replaced by Alex Ristic from Slovenian side Maribor. He's already a beast of a striker, and I hope he'll score at least as many goals as Roberto. To support him, we brought in 2 more strikers. I just love having an overload in this position. Petr Nowotny from Sigma Omunit is a high potential option. Both him and Alex were signed for around $1 million combined. And for compensation fee, we brought in Ivan Maciek from Slovacko, who also can duel as a striker or attacking midfielder. Sparta Prague went on to dominate the league, same as last season. The other teams in Europe are Slavia Prague, Slovacko and Slovan Liberec. On the other side, at the rock bottom was Jablonec? Taborsko not only avoided direct relegation, but even stayed up without a playoff, sending Sigma Omuniec and Dynamo Czeskie Budziewice there. They both saved themselves, with Sigma being Sigmas on penalties. Looking at other top European leagues, AZ Alkmaar won in the Netherlands, but other than that, it's the usual stuff all bloody over again. At least Arsenal and Liverpool made it close in the Prem. On the continental stage though, it was Celta de Vigo who won over Moreirense in the Conference League final. But I was left speechless when I saw this result in the quarters. Sparta Prague got eliminated in Europa League phase, which was later won by Newcastle United. And the All-Sheikh Champions League final, it was Paris Saint-Germain who won it for the first time ever. I am planning the Season 6 to be one of the last seasons I play in the safe, but it will all depend on our European performance. As usual, I will drop a link in the description for the drive folder where you can look at all player profiles and give feedback in the comments, which positions are lacking, which are overloaded. It's up to you. As usual, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, you can hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I will be very grateful for that. I'll catch you on the next episode, which is our second European tour.